Time to start cooking. Today's tips are from our chefs. Let me tell you now, though, what are you cooking this holiday season? Do you even have your menu yet? Do you want any suggestions? Are you wondering how in the world to brine your turkey? Do you need to brine your turkey? You can call and ask all of those questions. If we could pop that number up. There you go. Thank you, guys. 502-571-5263. Sorry, I say it so fast. It's there. 1-888-800-9283, just too used to the number, so I apologize, but we'll keep them up there for you. We have Chef Kathy Douglas, who is here, owner of Fresh Chef Experience, along with Chef Jake Shaney, who is executive chef instructor for Fresh Chef Experience. He's already working down there, getting ready to do some things. When the holiday comes, Chef Kathy, a lot of people get like big anxiety, especially if it's their first time cooking or the whole family is coming over, they just got married, for whatever reason. Right. How do you get rid of some of that anxiety?
Well, the first thing to do is to try to cook something that you've already made if you're making it for an event, because then that way you have less anxiety if you've actually prepared the dish before. Another thing that we could suggest to do is just to do maybe a test run. Or call us, and we'll be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Everybody expects the turkey, everybody expects the ham, and so everybody has a first. I can remember my first turkey. And was it good? It was fabulous. Thank you very much. I love to cook, though, and I've been cooking since I was a little girl. But yeah, it was fine. But I remember still being nervous.
Right. Yes, there is a lot of anxiety, especially as I'd mentioned earlier. We live in kind of a world where a lot of people really don't get the opportunity to cook.
I know you said that, but who doesn't get the opportunity to cook?
Well, they just fast food and having it delivered to your house just seems to be a whole lot easier for some folks. There's nothing wrong with that.
No. You got to get in where you fit in.
Yeah, and I think sometimes it's easier. You know, my recommendation is do some research, watch some YouTube videos with some reputable people that are doing what you're doing. Try to learn what they're doing. Think about what they're doing. And just have fun with it. Food should be fun, and cooking should be fun.
And let me just give a warning, though. I've never fried a turkey, but I've wanted to. I've seen all the disaster videos, though, so I haven't done that. I hear some sizzling down there, Chef Jake. What's going on?
So what I've done for one of our recipes is I've got chicken, and I tossed it in a little bit of minced up rosemary and salt. And what we'll do is we'll brown them real good, finish them off. I will put a pepper jelly with orange juice glaze on them.
I love pepper jelly,
And then we have taken and stripped rosemary, and we will skewer a piece of chicken on each stem of rosemary.
Isn't that something? Okay, so is this a holiday dish, though? Because how hard is it to make this dish for a big family gathering?
It's not too hard. Of course, the bigger the pan, the more chicken you can put in, but you're going to cube into individual bites, and it's going to be you'll see a 10-minute
we'll see it.
Time.
Okay, and we don't always, especially this year, because they're saying turkeys are hard to find, hams are hard to find, we don't always have to go with the traditional, right? You can make whatever you want.
Well, I'm making Cornish game hens this year.
Well, I thought about that. I said that to my family. Maybe I'll make Cornish game hens.
Yeah.
I thought about that. Now, how many people, though, I've not done this, I'm not this fancy, I never have appetizers.
Okay.
Should I have appetizers?
Well, it all really depends on what time people are coming over, when your meal is. And these appetizers are good not just for this upcoming holiday, but through the entire season.
Okay.
These are 6-ingredient appetizers, with the exception of salt and pepper, that you can make really quickly. Low stress, as you talked about.
Okay, so let me ask you, though, on like the little thing we have here, can I pick that up?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
That is brie.
Oh, I love brie more than anything.
That's a little bit of brie melted in the bottom of that cup, that little appetizer
but look at the little pie shells. Did you make those?
No, I bought it on Amazon.
I was going to say, because I'm going to tell you right now, that is a lot of work.
No, I got them on Amazon, and that's why I did this.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Yes, well, there's a lot on here I got on Amazon. This is actually apricot jelly, and I whisked it with a little bit of vanilla because it just gives that apricot jelly that little extra lovely taste. Okay. And all I did was melt the brie in the bottom of the cup, melt the jelly on top, and just put toasted almonds on it.
Okay, when you say melt it, did you put it in the oven?
I did,
I was
just
gonna
for
say,
5
please
minutes.
Don't say the microwave.
Yeah, no, I don't use a microwave. My
Right,
microwave's
right.
basically a bread drawer.
Exactly.
So, but all of these are so simple. I mean, you asked about this one here, which is our Camembert. Camembert is a lovely cheese. It just
I've
comes.
never heard of Camembert. Say it.
Camembert. There it
And
is right
I
here.
love cheese.
Yes, and this comes in a little box, kind of like brie. It's wrapped in paper. All you do is take it out of this little box. Now, some people bake it in this box. Personally, I would not do that. I think it's kind of
Okay.
risky. I just put it in a dish that was close to its size because, as you can see, we want nice, ooey gooey cheese.
But you have something on it.
I do, and this is one of my favorite products on the market today, Stonewall Kitchen. They make a holiday jam, and this is amazing. It's got pears
They make
and
pepper
cranberry.
jelly, though,
Yes,
and
this is their
apricot
pepper jelly.
jelly.
Yeah.
Oh, I
well,
love
that's
it,
their
love
this is their
it, love
apricot
it.
jelly.
Okay.
They're like my favorite company when it comes
Yeah.
to jams and jellies. I don't
Love
work for
it.
them, but I do love their stuff.
I do too.
So just high quality, buy high quality. Then this is just toasted almonds and a little smidgen of rosemary thrown on top for this. I just baked some bread into these little crudettes just to kind of spread that gooey cheese on top.
Yeah.
Just throw it in the oven. I mean, we had that in the oven for like maybe 10 minutes and we were good to go.
Yeah, this is so good. My producer Tammy makes a phyllo dough brie
yum.
kind of fruit thing in
Right.
there, and it's just so good. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to check on Chef Jake to see how his chicken is going there. We'll find out about these other easy things because cooking does not have to be just an overwhelming thing. And if you have questions right there, are you cooking the bird for the first time? Are you looking for other sides? Maybe fresh cranberry? We'll talk about it all when we come back.
Of course you can eat that.
Today's tips are coming from our Fresh Chef Experience. We have Chef Kathy who is here, Chef Jake who is here, and we're learning like little appetizers. We have a few more here. You all teach, right?
Yes, we
like
do.
how do we become part of your learning?
Well, you call us, you go to our website, which is freshchefexperience.com. You find what you want to learn on there. We have over 300 menus. You pick what you want to learn. And then you just call us up
look at
and
that.
pick a day and a time. And yeah, there we are cooking on the website.
Where are you located?
We come to you. We come to your home.
Get out.
We bring all the food and all the equipment, and we come to you and teach what you want to learn at your home.
FreshChefExperience.com. Oh, I hope my sister's watching. We might do this. And so I could get my girlfriends together or some of my family members together?
We get a lot of that, sure.
Okay. We are talking about these little hors d'oeuvres. These are adorable.
Yes, these are little thimbles that you would put like alcohol in.
And you said you buy the chocolate
Yeah, I
thimbles.
buy the chocolate thimbles
From?
in Amazon. And then, it's butter, sweetened condensed milk, sugar, and they're just whipped and filled and a little pecan on top and refrigerated to chill. So it's a little homemade bourbon cup. And then these are where you can stretch your budget a bit. We used a tenderloin, which is an expensive cut of meat. We cubed it, wrapped it with steak that was wrapped it with bacon that was already cooked. And so pre-cooked bacon, and then put a little bit of gorgonzola cheese and just heated it in the oven.
Wow.
That's
and
simple.
What's the last thing?
Well, this is our mushroom cups. Jake's getting ready to throw the mushrooms in here now. So this is creme fraiche with a little bit of thyme, and he is going to cook up some mushrooms and thyme and
then
butter.
we're going to put them on
chop them up, and it gets filled in these little cups. When he gets that part going over there. So.
All right, so he had the chicken going. We have put a little rosemary and what? Chef Jake? Salt. Rosemary and salt. And what are we going to do with that chicken?
Now what I've done is you want to set the pan to the side and let it cool a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we're going to brush it with the pepper jelly, orange juice glaze.
All right, and you don't want that to burn because of the
very
sugar
fast.
content in
So
it.
you just brush a little bit on.
Look at that.
And let it kind of glaze up a little bit, and then we're going to put it on those rosemary skewers.
All right, that sounds good.
So it adds just a little pretty touch to your appetizer instead of a stick, just to use a little rosemary skewer.
Okay, so what's the biggest mistake people make during the holidays? I would think if you're cooking a turkey, it's not putting it in there in time.
Right, or it's not thawing it.
You have to thaw it.
You have to thaw
You
it.
have to soak it, don't you?
You don't have to soak it, but you know, if that's something that you prefer, you don't have to brine it. A lot of
don't?
turkeys, no, you don't necessarily have to brine
They
it.
actually come pre-brined.
Yeah, most of them are pre-brined.
I don't see that on the package, though. I didn't know that. I always brine.
It'll say the content. It'll say
If it's got
a certain amount
salt
of
and sugar in
salt,
it,
sugar, liquid,
you know it's
some
pre-brined.
kind of liquid.
There we go. I'm learning
Yeah.
something new, and I'm always so afraid of my turkey being dry.
Yes.
And so I do that. Okay, so if someone is frying their turkey, because it never fails, we're going to show you a story of somebody who did it and burned their house down.
Oh my God.
Number one, it cannot be frozen.
Right.
No, it cannot. It can't have water on it because
all.
water and oil don't mix.
They don't mix, and that's
it's going to cause the oil to swell.
bubble over.
Yeah.
Don't fill your fryer
No,
too high.
never fill a fryer too high. Yeah, you always want it like just maybe 2/3 the way up, if not even that much. So.
Okay, we've only got about a minute left. Again, if we could show the website, you can go for Fresh Chef Experience. They'll come to your home and they will show you anything you want to learn. Is that smoking? That one?
That actually is that is gazpacho that we put underneath the cloche, and we filled smoke in it.
So
and let
it would
sit.
smoke a little
so it
bit.
smoked the gazpacho.
Yeah.
Yes,
I love that.
That's what that is.
If you had some tips, and we're almost done here, I think. I'm sorry we're running out of time. 30
okay.
seconds. Any tip you want to give? We have 30 seconds left.
Just have fun. That's what it's all about.
That's what you say.
It's all about. I know, but relax and have fun and enjoy it.
You know when it's fun for me?
When?
When everybody's gone home and they've said, oh my gosh, Don, that was the best dinner ever. That's when it's fun. Chef Kathy, Chef
Thank
Jake.
you so much.
Thank
Happy
you
holidays.
so much. You see it there, freshchefexperience.com. That's something to do in your own home. They'll come over and they will teach you how cool. Could be a nice Christmas gift, too. We're getting ready for Wave 3 News at 3. How much fun. Happy holidays. We'll be back.